I wanna see the sunshine after the rain. I wanna see bluebirds flying over the mountain again. Oh, where is the summer?
It's really, really quiet. He's gone back to school. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love my boy to bits. But 6 months? 6 months with a 14-year-old, 24/7, in a small bungalow? I mean, he's not your stereotypical Kevin. He didn't go from lovely to loathsome at the stroke of midnight, between tween to teen. I mean, I was expecting nothing but grunts and, oh, you're so far. No, didn't happen. Still hasn't happened. He's quite the opposite. He's friendly, chatty, very chatty. Chatter, 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 chatter. And he loves to give hugs. Oh yeah, he loves his hugs. Although sometimes they're so tight he can't breathe. Do you want a hug, Mum? Do you need a hug? Well, if you don't need a hug now, here's one that you can save for later. Hugs. Yeah, he loves his hugs. The thing is though, over lockdown, he'd be 10 minutes into his online learning and I'd be doing my work on my laptop. And he'd want a hug. Every bloody 10 minutes. And he wouldn't stop chattering either. I couldn't get any work done. I took myself off into my bedroom in the end. Plus, I had a few video calls to do. But then, this face would appear at my door, all urgent and looking as though something's on fire in the kitchen or something. So I break from a video call for a moment. What's wrong? I just thought you might want a hug, Mum. No, I don't want a hug. I'm on a video call. Have you finished your schoolwork? Yeah, I'm bored. Go outside and get some fresh air then. I'd get back to my video call, all apologies. Next thing, I see his face outside my window, all squashed up against the glass. His arms outstretched, hugging the pane. Anyway, this went on daily. Drove me mad. I'd have to hide in the toilets just to get a moment's peace. I remember at the start of lockdown thinking that despite all this crap that was going on, there'd be lots of good things that would come from it. You know, with the hamster wheel of life slowing right down. Giving time for reflection, time to reassess life, maybe chances for new learning, new arts, new music, new literature. In fact, I thought, yes, now is the time I've been waiting for. Now I've got time to write my book. That book I've been saying I'm going to write all my life. Have you ever seen a picture of Roald Dahl's shed? Well, writing hut. It's white with flowers up the side. Dylan Thomas had one too. Well, Roald Dahl had all sorts of curious little objects in there. His own hip bone, aeroplanes, a ball made out of sweet wrappers, gemstones, little items of stimulus. And I remember thinking, what a great idea. Little centre of creation. Utter rubbish. He was trying to get away from his wife and kids. I thought perhaps I should clear out my garden shed. Could be my space. My space away from the teenager. I would have done as well, if I could have got away from him any longer than 10 minutes at a time. Oh, the irony. Got the house to myself now though, during the day. Business isn't too lively at the moment, so perhaps I could take this time to write my book. Of course, we had a street party for VE Day, socially distanced. It was nice, it was really good. And the teenager actually kept his distance as well. Well, he's not going to hug his mum in public, is he? No way. Thank goodness. Gave me poor crushed ribs a day off. Did all the clapping for the NHS and carers and that. I missed the first one. I didn't know about it till I heard the racket going on outside. But then I thought, I want to do a bit more, for the frontline workers. I've got a doctor friend, a friend. And I thought, he must be going through it at the moment. So I started sending him little peppy text messages, little, uplifting words of morale. In one of them, I joked that I was going to send him a semi-nude photograph of myself with, strategically placed face masks. And then I started getting text messages from him every day. Have you done that photo yet? Waiting for those pics. Really challenging at work at the moment. A winking smiley face. Well, I felt, I've got to do them now. I thought, well, surely I'll be able to find some app somewhere to airbrush and smooth and slim down. I found some industrial 3M masks that my dad had left in the shed. I thought perhaps I could fashion them into like a bikini with a few ribbons keeping things together. Well, no. I looked like a cross between a poor man's sci-fi space heroine and the Mummy Returns on a dress-down Friday. Good God! I ordered a pack of those disposable blue ones in the end off Amazon. Although 3 out of the 5 broke almost immediately. Had a little tripod for my phone that I set up on top of the wardrobe. I reckon that was the best angle to, disguise or avoid any double chins. Oh, and I had a little remote for the shutter. I wet my hair. So I had that just got out of the shower look. And I tried a few different poses on the bed. The first photograph, I looked constipated. The second one, I looked like I was bursting for a pee. The third one, well, it had one boob covered, the other one exposed, and a snapped piece of elastic pinging in my face. At one point, my phone rang. A video call. Well, I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Look, I commando rolled off the bed onto the floor, clicking the remote in the process. I didn't know whether I'd taken a picture or connected to the call. I daren't look up. Oh, got a couple of nasty carpet burns though, and a rather unflattering picture of me bum. I got back to trying my poses again, back into position, and I was getting pretty sick of it by this time. But I had to think of the greater good. So there I was again, arched back, bum out, chins up, trying my best to look sexy. And then I hear the teenager come in. Boobs out, I shouted. That usually stops him coming in when I'm getting changed. God, how on earth would he explain the masks on me memories? Oh, it stalled him just long enough for me to put my clothes back on. Turns out though, that was the money shot. Oh, I had a little giggle to myself afterwards. 43 years old and doing semi-nudes. Well, that's got midlife crisis written all over it. Actually, I was asked to do some topless shots once, some topless modelling. back in my late teens. I was given a business card by a photographer and told to give him a call. Said I could make a lot of money. I had long bottle blonde hair at the time, heather shimmer lipstick, Cleopatra eyes, bronze glow, makeup so thick you could etch hieroglyphics into it. I didn't ring. I couldn't do that to my parents. The doctor loved the photo, said it broke up the tedium of his day. Tedium? Tedium? How could he call saving lives tedium? Oh, I'm just doing telephone appointments, he said, from my back garden in the sun. What? I'm such an idiot. Anyway, things might just start getting back to normal now. School's back, most workers back, us usual home workers, at home, on our own. Peace and quiet. Oh, vibration. Text message. School. Due to one of our year 10s testing positive for COVID-19, your child will have to quarantine at home for 2 weeks? You're kidding me! Oh!
I wanna see the sunshine.